Amid scenes of unforgettable splendor, Delhi celebrated the first anniversary of the Indian Republic. While the parade was in progress, more than 100 aircraft of the Indian Air Force zoomed past. Flying in formation, they dipped in salute. The most interesting item of the celebrations was a tableau on mechanized floats, depicting famous episodes from Indian history. Celebrated figures whose valor, patriotism and sagacity have contributed to India's greatness were brought back to life. Episodes from the immortal epics and historical events describing Indian heroism were vividly portrayed. Other events, which have become landmarks in India's annals, were realistically linked with the country's latest history.
A very good morning to our principal sir, vice principal ma'am, teachers, friends and everyone in the audience watching this program. This is the second time we're celebrating the Republic Day in a hybrid mode. I, Subham Kumar, on the behalf of St. Michael's Schools, Durgapur, welcome you to enjoy this short program. Let us begin the program with an opening speech from Jaya Paul of Class 11C.
Good morning, everyone. We are celebrating our 73rd Republic Day today. This was the day when the Indian Constitution came into force and India was finally declared a sovereign, secular, socialist, democratic and republic country after we gained independence from the British rule in 1947. The Indian Constitution lays down the fundamental rights, directive principles, powers and duties that the countrymen are expected to follow and enjoy in the country. The governing principle of our Constitution is for the people, of the people, by the people, which signifies that the people of the country are vested with the powers of running the country's administration. During the general elections, the electorates vote the political parties of their own choice, and then the President of India invites the leader of the winning party to take up the post of the Prime Minister, who then runs the country along with his cabinet in a unifederal parliament on behalf of the people. We take pride in the facts that our Indian Constitution is the largest in the world with 1,46,385 votes in its English version, and India is the biggest democracy in the world. Our Constitution would have been incomplete without the great contributions of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, who said, "Law and order are the medicine of body politic, and when the body politic gets sick, medicine must be administered." Our country is facing the major threat of the COVID-19 pandemic at the present. Mother India had sacrificed millions of her sons to regain independence from the foreign rule. If we, the Indians, come forward and follow all the COVID norms and get ourselves vaccinated, we can defeat this virus too. This Republic Day, let us come forward and take the pledge of becoming responsible citizens of the country while remembering the words of our revered Constitution framers. Thank you.
Next up is a beautiful Hindi medley by the students of primary and secondary classes.
सही अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू, तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ओहो ओहो देश मेरे मेरी जान है तू, 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 मिटाने से नहीं मिटते, डराने से नहीं डरते, वतन के नाम पे, वतन के नाम पे हम सर कटाने से नहीं डरते, देश मेरे मेरी जान है तू। यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग, यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग, धानी पगड़ी पहने मौसम है नीली चादर ताने, अंबर है नदी सुनहरी हरा समुंदर है ये सजीला, देश रंगीला रंगीला, देश मेरा रंगीला, 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 सारे जहां से अच्छा सीखा हमारा, हम बुलबुलें हैं इसकी, ये गुलसिता हमारा सारे जहां से अच्छा, सारे जहां से अच्छा।
Students of senior school will now present a dance item on a very popular song Bharat Anokha Rag Hai.
भारत अनोखा राग है, सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है।
सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है, ये प्यार का संगीत है,
ये शादी का गीत है, ये एकता का राग है,
भारत
अनोखा राग है। सौरागिनियों से सजा भारत अनोखा राग है, अनोखा राग है। भारत के इस एक तारे पे गूंज रागिनी सब मिल गई एक धुन बनी
The Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document, it's a vehicle of life, and its spirit is always the spirit of age.
Hello, I am the Constitution of India drafted under the leadership of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The Constitution of a country is a set of written rules that are accepted by all people living together. It took 2 years, 11 months and 17 days for its completion. Constitution came into force on 26 January 1950.
Hi, I am Fundamental Rights. I was incorporated in Part 3 of the Constitution of India. Well, let me tell you that it would be nice fun for you to get to know your fundamental rights. That is, me, I am all those basic freedoms which is essential for all you individuals' all-round development. I not only make the lives of all you people meaningful, but am also necessary for the maintenance of international peace and order. Some of my features are that I am justiciable, which means that I am legally enforceable in a court of law. I am guaranteed to each and every one of you, my dear Indian citizens, without any discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, sex and religion. I am not absolute, which means that there are some restrictions, reasonable restrictions imposed upon my usage and enjoyment. Now, let's have a look there.
Papa, Biology department has arranged for an educational tour to Digha. Kindly allow me to go with the team of teachers and other students.
No way! Never forget that you are a girl. You are not going anywhere without us, your parents.
Papa, my marks will be deducted if I don't go for the field trip. Please, Papa, please.
Let it be.
Morning, Papa. My college friends have arranged a trip to Digha. Please allow me to go.
Sure, sir. What amount do you need?
What, Papa? Papa, just because I'm a girl? Such a discrimination. Am I not entitled to be treated equally like my brother? Just because I'm a girl? Will I never have my freedom? Neither I'm wasting money, nor I'm indulging myself into something which is wrong.
Yes, of course. Every citizen of India must be treated equally, as mentioned in the Right to Equality, Article 14 to Article 18, while Right to Freedom, Article 19 to 22, states that every citizen of India has the freedom of speech, expression, assembly, movement, settlement, profession, protection of life and liberty. Now, let's check out what's happening out there.
From the humanities section with 95% in ISC. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you. And I would take admission in the college.
Yes. Really? Is that true? I'm so proud of you. Beta, I forgot to inform you that your father and your grandmother has already decided about your marriage. And the groom's family is coming to our house today evening to see you and fix the date.
Ma, I want to study. I want to be a self-dependent woman and not like you. From the very young age, I have seen you being exploited by granny and as well as father too.
Enough of your lectures. I have decided your future plans and it's final.
Citizen of India, am I not entitled to enjoy my right to education?
Yes, of course. You have the right to enjoy your right to education as mentioned in Article 21A, as well as cultural and educational rights, Article 29 and Article 30. I wish your mother too could fight for her freedom of speech and expression just like you.
Students, today the topic is about India, home to all religions. Bharat is a big country. Our country is a secular country. People of many religions live here and they have different places of worship. In our country, all religions are given equal respect and they have religious freedom. All the religions teach love, forgiveness, friendliness, and truth. No religion preaches hatred, bitterness, enmity, and conflict. No religion believes in theft, falsehood, dishonesty, and greed. Every religion has its own books. God did not create religion. He only created human beings. So, humanity is the greatest religion in the world. धर्म का बवंडर है पीछे पड़ा क्यों? कुछ लफ्ज़ सुन के पारा चढ़ा क्यों? इंसानियत से ही हर कौम जन्मा, तो मजहब इंसानियत से बड़ा क्यों?
Yes, of course. Article 25 to Article 28 provides you with the right to follow any religion you want to. Now, let's have a quick look into what's cooking up there.
Your file is incomplete. We cannot proceed further. Same again. Your file is incomplete. Can't proceed further.
Please, ma'am, please. This is for you. Please sanction my tender.
Ma'am, now I have proof also. I will move to court for this behavior of yours. See you soon in court, ma'am.
Excellent move. Article 31, Right to Constitutional Remedies, provides us remedies for the enforcement of the fundamental rights. Article 23 prohibits trafficking of human beings and forced labor, while Article 24 prohibits employment of children under the age of 14 in factories, mines, etc.
Constitution is the supreme law that determines the relationship among people living in a territory called citizens, and also the relationship between people and the government.
Now, our teacher's choir will present a very popular Bengali patriotic song, Ei Bharoter Mohamanober Sagor Tire.
ভারতের মহামানবের সাগর তীরে জাগরে তীরে হায় দাঁড়ায় দুবাহু বাড়ায় কবি নর দেবতারে উদার ছন্দে পরমানন্দে বন্দন করি ধ্যান গম্ভীর এই যে ভূধর নদী যত মানা যেত প্রান্তর ধ্যান গম্ভীর এই যে ভূধর নদী যত মানা যেত প্রান্তর এঠাই নিত্য হের পবিত্র ধরিত্রীরে এই ভারতের মহামানবের সাগর তীরে জাগরে তীরে জানে কার আহ্বানে কত মানুষের ধারা দুর্বার শোকে এলো তাহলে সমুদ্রে হলো হারা কত মানুষের ধারা আছে দ্বার সেটা হতে সবে আগে উপহার পশ্চিমে আজ খুলি আছে দ্বার সেটা হতে সবে আগে উপহার দিবে আর নেবে বিলাবে মিলিবে যাবে না ফিরে এই ভারতের মহাভারতের সাগর তীরে জাগরে তীরে হে বর্ধিত পূর্ণ তীরে জাগরে তীরে এই ভারতের মহাভারতের সাগর তীরে জাগরে তীরে জাগরে তীরে জাগরে তীরে।
Now, to honor our nation on the occasion of the Republic, we shall now present the live capture of the hoisting of the Tiranga in our school.
परमेश्वर के सम्मुख रखेंगे आज के इस दिन में जब हम अपने गणतंत्र दिवस को मनाते हैं और परमेश्वर की आशीष को न केवल अपने लिए वरन अपने देश के लिए मांगेंगे। आइए हम प्रार्थना करें। धन्यवाद धन्यवाद पिता परमेश्वर, धन्यवाद देते हैं आज के सुंदर दिन के लिए, सुंदर समय के लिए जो आपकी ओर से हमें मिला है पिता। धन्यवाद देते हैं पिता परमेश्वर आपके अनुग्रह और आपकी उपस्थिति के लिए कि आप निरंतर हमारे बीच में हमारी सहायता और मदद करते आए हैं पिता। हम प्रार्थना करते हैं आज के सुंदर सुबह के लिए पिता परमेश्वर, जबकि एक परिवार के रूप में पिता परमेश्वर हम इस जगह पर इकट्ठे हुए हैं और अपने देश के पिता परमेश्वर गणतंत्र दिवस को एक साथ मनाते हैं पिता परमेश्वर। धन्यवाद देते हैं पिता परमेश्वर उन तमाम लोगों के लिए पिता परमेश्वर जिनके परिश्रम से, जिनके पिता परमेश्वर एक साथ जुड़ने के कारण पिता परमेश्वर आज का दिन हमारे को मिल नहीं पाया पिता। हम धन्यवाद देते हैं पिता परमेश्वर हर एक उन बातों के लिए जो आपकी ओर से हमें मिली हैं पिता। हम प्रार्थना करते हैं पिता परमेश्वर अपने देश के लिए, देश के हर एक उन नेताओं के लिए पिता परमेश्वर, प्राइम मिनिस्टर, प्रेसिडेंट और हर एक मंत्रीगणों के लिए पिता परमेश्वर, अपने राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री के लिए और तमाम कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स के लिए और हर एक उन लोगों के लिए जो इस देश में कानून और व्यवस्था को बनाए रखते हैं पिता परमेश्वर। होने दीजिए कि आप अपने ज्ञान, समझ और बुद्धि से उन्हें भरें पिता परमेश्वर, ताकि जो रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ और जो ड्यूटीज़ उन्हें मिली हैं पिता परमेश्वर वो लोगों के भलाई के लिए करने वाले हो सकें पिता। हम भी जब पिता परमेश्वर इस स्थान में रह के, इस स्कूल में रह के अपने कार्यों को करते हैं, प्रार्थना करते होंगे मैनेजमेंट के लिए, प्रिंसिपल सर के लिए, वाइस प्रिंसिपल मैम के लिए, हर एक टीचर्स के लिए, हर एक सपोर्टिंग स्टाफ के लिए पिता परमेश्वर, ताकि हम अपनी ड्यूटीज़ पिता परमेश्वर अच्छे से निभाने वाले हो सकें और न केवल अपनी ड्यूटीज़ को पिता परमेश्वर निभाने वाले हों वरन एक दूसरे के हित के लिए कार्य करने वाले हो सकें और बच्चों के अनुग्रह में को आपके हाथों में देते हैं पिता परमेश्वर कि आप उन्हें संभालें। जब ये बच्चे पिता परमेश्वर इस देश के मजबूत खंभे बनते हैं पिता परमेश्वर, होने दीजिए कि वो जिम्मेदारी और वो अनुग्रह पिता परमेश्वर आपकी ओर से प्राप्त करने वाले हो सके। हर एक पेरेंट्स के लिए प्रार्थना करते हैं पिता परमेश्वर, आप उनके साथ हों जब वो आपके इन बच्चों को पिता परमेश्वर आगे बढ़ाते होंगे। होने दीजिए कि हर एक जिम्मेदारियों में और हर एक रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज़ में और हर एक उन अच्छी बातों में आगे बढ़ाने वाले हो सकें जो उनको इस देश का एक अच्छा नागरिक बनाने वाले हो सकें पिता। आज के हर एक कार्यक्रम को पिता परमेश्वर हम आप में देते हैं, आपकी उपस्थिति को अपने जीवनों में मांगते हैं। इस छोटी सी दुआ को आपके बेटे हमारे उद्धारकर्ता प्रभु यीशु मसीह के नाम से मांगते हैं, सुनिए और कबूल करें, आमीन।
We celebrate here the 73rd Republic Day today. Republic Day commemorates the spirit of independent and individual India, and it was on this day in 1930 when the Indian National Congress proclaimed Purna Swaraj, the declaration of India's independence from colonial rule. This day also commemorates Indian citizens' power to choose their government democratically. To make the event memorable, it is celebrated with a lot of joy, happiness, and pride in our hearts. I just have to quote a few lines from Sarojini Naidu's poem To India. The nations that in fetid darkness weep, crave thee to lead them where great mornings break. Mother, O mother, wherefore thou dost weep, arise and awake for thy children's sake. I now request Principal Sir, Vice Principal Ma'am and Sarika Ma'am to come forward and unfurl the flag. It will be followed by the national anthem, so I request everyone to stand in position.
With this, we come to an end of this program. Thank you all for joining us in this event, and we really hope you enjoyed your time watching it.
Our Constituent Assembly is meeting in difficult circumstances. We see signs of strife in many places in this unfortunate land. But other countries too, when they elected their constituent assemblies and asked it to frame constitution for them, were faced with similar difficulties. We can take comfort in the fact that in spite of those difficulties, in spite of the differences in viewpoints which exhibited themselves with vigor, sometimes with trouble and turmoil, these difficulties were conquered by those assemblies, and the assemblies were able, in spite of them, to frame constitutions which were acceptable to the people at large, which have become, in course of time, an invaluable heritage for the people of those lands. There is no reason why we should not succeed also similarly. All that we need, all that we require is honesty of purpose, firmness of determination, a desire to understand each other's viewpoint,